Okay, so let's try to do this first exercise. It's on page 4, section What a Story, a Lucky Pilot. This first exercise, we have to complete the conversation with the verbs in the correct tense. So we have here the verbs hit, find, add, end, pull, keep, take, destroy, scream, manage, and dive. So we have to choose the correct verb, but also adjust the form, adjust the tense. For example, here, crash. Did you see that story about the plane that crashed in the Gulf of Mexico? So in this case, we use the simple past. Okay, here we have the base form crash, here simple past crashed. Yeah, so let's try to do this exercise together. I'll try to type it as we move along. So, did you see that story about the plane that crashed in the Gulf of Mexico? No, I didn't. What happened? Well, this guy took off from Miami in a single-engine plane and headed toward New Orleans. Wow, that's a long way. Exactly, and it's normally too far for a plane like that. But he had added extra fuel tanks. After he had begun his journey, however, he realized he didn't have enough fuel to keep on flying. So he radioed New Orleans and told them that he was in trouble and had to land in the ocean. Let's roll down. In the water, yes. But luckily there was a fishing boat nearby that was able to pick him up. But here's the incredible thing. The plane had a parachute, so the pilot opened it. But this didn't work and the plane started to dive toward the water. Then, almost at the last second, the parachute pulled the plane horizontal just before it hit the water. The impact almost destroyed the plane and the pilot. Fortunately, he was okay. He managed to get out of the plane and into a life raft from the fishing boat. Then the people on the boat came and pulled him out of the raft to rescue him. He was fine. I mean, he didn't end up in the hospital or anything. Now experts are trying to find out what exactly went wrong. Wow, I would have been so scared. I would have screamed like crazy. Okay, so just to check the story again, I'm gonna play the audio so we can listen and read along. Check the answers, yeah, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about the exercise. Okay, so here guys, we have all these different forms of verbs. We have verbs in the simple past, crashed, took. We have here past perfect, had added. We have verbs in the infinitive, to keep, to dive. Also we have some phrasal verbs, okay, end up, find out, and some modals to express supposition. I would have been, I would have screamed, okay. We're gonna cover those as we move along in the unit, okay, doing the following exercises. Well, just to finish about this first exercise here, so we have here some comprehension exercise. So this is the next exercise, still on page 4, exercise 2. So we just have to answer the questions. Where was the plane flying to and from? Well, remember the answer? To New Orleans from Miami. Why had the pilot added extra fuel tanks? Because it's usually too far for a small plane. Then, what did the pilot use to land the plane safely? He used a parachute. And how was the pilot rescued? People from a fishing boat rescued him. Yeah? So these were the first 2 exercises, just about completing with the correct verb forms and general comprehension. Okay? That's it. I think we can move on.